guys, my name is Vera, and today in this video I'm going to share with you the information about sugar. Sugar is actually something that we don't really even realize what that really is. Sugar these days is so much artificial that we don't even can feel that it's way like this. You cannot really feel, you cannot really realize. If you remember 20 years ago, 30 years ago, when you were a younger person, that sugar also did have a different taste. For example, you had your cup of tea or coffee. You did use one spoon. And these days, I think you need to use 2 spoons of sugar to make your tea or coffee much more sweet. So there is a big difference. I had a feeling there is a lot of artificial substances added in this sugar, that it's called sugar, but it's eventually not really so. I do remember when I was a child, I had such a great dessert, as many children at that period of time in Ukraine. It was a slice of bread covered with layer of sugar and then with the water. And it was like crunchy. It was great. It's awesome. It's unbelievably great. But the bread in those period of time was also like amazing. It was like a natural, organic, rich on vitamins and all kind of useful substances that it was unimaginary. You just had one slice, you was like really great, in a great shape. You didn't need to eat more than that. It was like more than enough. These days you cannot do it anymore to your children, because when you will cover your bread with that much of sugar, I think the children start to become crazy. They are like flying all around, jumping. You cannot control them at all. I also noticed not long time ago, a period of time when during the holidays, that I had like, yeah, I wanted a little bit of cookie with chocolate, but it was organic and great. And I was thinking a little bit will not be like that harmful to me, to my vegan diet, my vegan lifestyle. But eventually I understood that the more I become vegan, that I eat less of heavy products like bread, for example, that is already far away in the past, that I was using bread in my eating patterns, that eventually I feel I'm much more sensitive to everything. And it's not a bad thing. It's something that we have to understand, that these days, it's the more we live, the more we are going further, it will be even worse. Those who are not caring of the health these days, it will be worse. It will be worse, worse, worse. Many of us will think this is because of the age and everything, stress, but it's true, definitely, but we have a possibility to do something about it. We have a possibility to understand, when I put a slice of bread in my mouth, how do I feel? Most of the time for me, between 2010 and 2015, it was like I was heavy person. When I was not, I did feel like I was an elephant. I didn't have energy at all. I was like tired. My energy was like, it was completely, I did need to do something about it. And I did. I started to realize, to put an idea in my head, to realize I have to do something. And this is why I changed my diet to become to eat gluten-free products, and it did help. Gluten-free products are much more powerful. They do have much more energy. They are sometimes much more expensive, but eventually very great replacements for products that do contain gluten. But with a matter of time, you can go slowly to a vegetarian lifestyle, to vegan lifestyle, raw vegan, and there are a lot of options to live your life much more happy, energetic, and be much more healthy. So I just noticed that idea that sugar is really something strong and powerful. It's a very strong substance. that do control our lives. Sugar does control our lives. Sugar does control our thoughts. Sugar does control our self-feeling and many other issues that we have in our body. Also, what I noticed about sugar is that it does make your skin, it does damage your skin, but also make your skin swell. Your skin becomes weird. It's just a little bit in some cases, but when you constantly using sugar in everything, then you have a lot of different kind of desserts and during the day and constantly in all of your meals, it's eventually damaging your skin issues. It wouldn't be surprise for me that it's even influencing our bodies that way that many people do get cancers. So it's great to think about it. How much sugar do I use daily? If you have great energy, it doesn't touch you. It's okay, but it's still important to understand. How do I feel? Do I feel concentrated? Do I feel healthy? Or eventually, do I really need it for myself? Because here today I did put together for you some special information in a pocket guide to understand and to let you replace eventually those sugars that many of us are still absorbing really a lot and do not really realize that it is so. In this pocket guide here below the video, in the link you can see the information about great replacements, the replacements for the sugar, for your sugar cravings. How eventually is it great and very easy to step off sugar, step off this addiction and to let yourself free, to not be controlled with something like that. So I hope you found my information, the information in this video, helpful. I hope it was inspiring for you. Subscribe for my videos, share with your friends, like my videos, put the comments here below. I'm always glad to share the information with you and I see you next time.